Hey everybody, welcome back to the Utterly Pointless channel, and today's a special day. I'm about to hit the big 5-0, not my birthday. That's 2 years past and quite a bit month-wise, so I'm about to hit level 50 in the Forgotten Lab area, and I've been just accumulating tons and tons of emblems. So I've got 6 keys worth, and I've got a much better team for fighting these avatars. So I'm about, let's see, just under 400 favor. So I'm going to just show off my new team. I've got a handy dandy netherstone for my last unicorn, and that's some kind of movie, isn't it? But anywho, let's see. Yep, there we are. So I've got Death's Call on attack that just strips any buffs off an enemy, and also puts feared on, so there are no future buffs for a little bit. And that may not seem that important, except for the fact that this has Pacing Death's Trail. Oops, I thought it did. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, it just has secret recipe. Ooh. I guess this was the one that should have had that artifact, excuse me. So maybe it's a good thing to have secret recipe on there still. I don't know, but I should have had it just doing a lot of resurrections with Pacing Death's Trail, so I should be doing a swap out, because I do want at least 2 of those for resurrection purposes. So big fat oops there. And so the Thundercracker also attacks 4 random enemies on any ally death, so that puts a lot of survivors at the top of the timeline. Oh boy. Well, that's a little fix I gotta put in. So I've been using Ruby Power to get Fermented Hops on here, and I just lost fighting at current level. I usually do a fun run -1 to avoid having to get too committed to a level, but I'll just get rid of these guys real quick and keep at it. I'm very excited to be able to just get a bunch of keys. I might even forfeit because I just got defeated a while back, so oops. Welcome to my cracker neighborhood. These red storms are annoying. I know because I had a pariah build that included one, and that just got me through a lot of spell damage that otherwise would have happened. So just gonna keep at it here and get this guy down. Put him to sleep, I guess, but I should be able to get a little bit of extra damage in here. Not really happening. Just lower his defense, because yeah, I gotta get him past that 90% health threshold here. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. I wish I had Holy Blasts to cast his health down. There we go. I'll be able to use Utopia with Blighted, and maybe just another Ruby Power here. He's on the way out, so I've got false beliefs that can deal damage. So I am noticing that other creatures will step up and use Pacing Death's Trail when your creature dies. I just expected any kind of on-death effects with that creature to happen, but apparently my unicorns are stepping up and attacking, and that's why I noticed the third unicorn was not attacking. So I just need to get rid of Secret Recipe. It may have gotten me through a lot of fights, but I'm suspecting that putting Pacing Death's Trail on will be more of a help. So all I gotta do is just cast a few more ruby powers and I'll be sitting pretty here. So I've learned you can just spam Utopia. Ooh, wow, that was brutal. I don't know what happened there, but poof. Oh. Brownies can be pretty nasty pretty quick, so I'll just throw Blighted on them and hope for the best, but they might be wiping me out, so. Looks like I can spam Utopia here because enemies will heal up to 100% or try to from about half of their health. And there we go. So slim to no chance for those guys at that point. So there we are with a boss here. I'm hoping I might be able to even beat them with this horrible challenge specialization. I'll start out softening the defense here and this, reducing the speed. So these guys wind up being pretty easy to finish off at the end with no support from their teammates. So looks like there should be a boss fight in a few seconds here. Nice quick fight for the most part. There we go. Yeah, I was not using Utopia that much, just because I figured, yeah, I mean, we might all have Blighted and may not benefit from that. I mean, I barely look at my creature's debuffs anymore because I can usually shake them off, so it's kind of an unfounded worry. But oh boy, this might be a quick end here. Lord Xantai's a douchebag even with a regular spec, so youch. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of death sentences out of this. We're fighting back a little bit, I see, so. Ugh, still nasty though. I really hate fighting him. Yeah, they all got Blighted, I see already, so that's good, but it's always touch and go. I think Utopia will be really awesome here if I can just freaking survive a second to cast it. Oh my gosh, wow. 58 million. He's still sitting. Wow. Ooh, beautiful. Wow. Boy, oh boy. That was freaking sweet. What was, yeah, execution sentence. Wow, 31 million. 6 million. Wow, 220 million with blight. Nice. Yeah, wow, that was really brutal. But as you saw, we kept on coming back with a bunch of throwaway creatures, so... Oh, that was awesome. I didn't get any favor out of that, but that's fine. I'm just absolutely, just completely stunned. I was able to beat a Xantai portal there, just because he is a really aggressive douchey cheesebag, and that's speaking of him in as glowing terms as I can. Just a really horrible, super aggressive kind of fight. But yeah, this team's got some real staying power, and I may use it in the future, just as a paladin build, because I can certainly benefit from more Retribution style stuff. So there's Feign Death triggering a couple of extra attacks here from Pacing Death's Trail. So you may want to remember that next time you have a chance to use some life spells and Pacing Death's Trail. So there we go. Yeah, I was having a real bad run with the spec, but I think things should be competitive enough for the Gate of the Gods. Once I get this done, I'll just have to go ahead and finish off these automatons for, I think, the last bits of favor here before I go take on the boss, but I think there may be some resistance to blighted here, but one thing I don't have here is stat resetting, so I may want to put in a I can't remember the disc spell, but there is one that will reset enemy stats, so if things start getting cheesy on their side, you can use Atonement to reduce speed and defense, and then there's Utopia, just knocking out a whole bunch of extra damage here for those creatures that healed a lot already, and I'll just keep on healing my team just for yucks. I can probably get some really nasty Retribution related damage in. What the I was beaten by a brave little bot. Oh my god. Oh man, that was sad. I beat Xantai and I got killed by a stupid brave little bot. Oh man. Well, I'm still gonna celebrate that big 5-0 very shortly here. So this will help me get through and get some of the faster favor level ups with the 4080 statue or what have you. I mean, they all look like statues to me, but I guess they're just the avatar. So anyway, I really enjoyed Blighted because it's just such a comeuppance to anybody that dares to just heal themselves like crazy. So there we go. Down to... Ooh, heck with it. I'll just see what I can do. Wow, I get to go first even with such cruddy reduced speed, so everybody gets the blight. Man, ugh. Just hope I can get some fermented hops in. And certainly I'm going to change out the... Nice. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Let me see what happened there. Just so you can see. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of blight. Boy, that's sweet. Execution sentences, but... Wow. Very nice. Alright, and we'll just finish this guy off, I hope. And you just take the amount of health from Utopia and finish him right off there. So do I have any Gate of the Gods keys out of that? Yeah, I got 3. Nice. Oh man, I can't wait. So what am I at? 29. Ooh. All I gotta do is beat one cruddy portal here, or like maybe beat an automaton, I forget, but maybe put that stupid machine together. That's awesome. I didn't even need any kind of extra buffs to get that done. And here's a nemesis creature, so, or a set of them. And yes, I do need to work on a macro, so. I'll be able to do that now that I can just run to the soda fountain here after I buy some keys. I did make a mistake and not run back to 4080 last time. I hate those invisible monsters. They're just disrespectful to your free time in here. I mean, it doesn't matter after hundreds of hours, but let's see, I'll just get rid of the barrier that I saw there. Lots of debuffs here. So, oops. So there's just a lot of spamming of ethereal gems here. Just the Utopia ruby power. Oops. Let me throw on Feign Death again, just to get us all to the top of the timeline, and there we are. Oh, I hate mimics. Okay, let me strip off those buffs there, and they'll be going the way of all the other enemies here, so. Almost done. And I do have a bonus for Mimic Treasure lately, so... Oh man, I spoke too soon. That's it. I love being able to have all my creatures at full health, also as a result of Utopia, but it really is powerful stuff when it comes to fighting blighted creatures. So, what's this? Rathnir and Philanir? That's got to be some crazy anagram. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I don't know why, but I love playing Kino the most. It's like just kind of ASMR. But I'll go ahead and reduce the speed here. Just copy and paste the same strategy I've been using. So Just get the initial blighted on, keep on using that ruby power. I really, really do want to get a macro going, but I still want to show you guys what the strategy is here. Usually, I'm not quite sure if I have it solidified between speed reduction with atonement or using ruby power first and foremost. So I think what I'll do is just set the macro to cast atonement a couple of times, or at least once, maybe just on first turn, because the macros can check what turn you're on. I keep doing this too. This really needs to stop so I can save you guys some time playing this. And Utopia is just such a great smart bomb again, like I was saying. Ugh. When I finally get back to playing with when I finally get back to playing with a regular spec, it is going to feel like just puttering around in an SUV compared to being in a 1920s jalopy with this awful, awful spec. So but it certainly does serve as a good reminder to ensure that your creatures have excellent equipment, full spells, and a decent set of cooperating artifacts and artifact traits. So I've been saving a Steel Storm as well to, wow, these guys seem immune to Blighted, as a last resort against creatures that are resistant to Blighted, so. Angry Orchard, wow, how'd I get that? Yeah, I don't know if these guys are going to be able to do anything but die because of execution sentences here. There we go. All right. So yeah, let me just make it back to... Thank goodness. I hate every time a demonic statue gives me some cruddy fight to do. So... So as long as there aren't any brave little bots when I'm fighting these last few gods at Gate of the Gods, I think I'll be doing okay. That was kind of sad, but I don't know. You get these flukes when you play the game. You just run into something that has some tiny little immunity, and it'll just derail your entire team. I mean, no matter how well you've built it. So let's go shopping here. Okay. So now I've got, what, 9 keys or so? Let me just look for the soda fountain here. Hopefully I don't run into another fight. I just want to go have some nice big scraps here. Grab that too. Ooh, volatile carrot. That's my key forge, I believe, so I think I'll have 10 keys now. And yes, I could be putting that 100 emblems toward getting an avatar on my team, another boost, but I'm just really pressed to get rid of this god-awful challenge specialization. So let's see what I got. 9. Okay, so I'm not going to deal with Aeolian again. I'm going to have to custom build for that piece of garbage. That really is just the most annoying god in here after Muse. I mean, Muse is fearsome. Oh shoot, I forgot to get the secret recipe off the final unicorn, so... Wow, brutal. Yeah, there's going to be some pretty powerful execution sentences off of this one with all the damage we're taking here. But fortunately, the Blood Mage anointment that I got will be reducing damage taken over time. So let me get Ruby power cast here. Whoops. Oh, she drained all my charges. Goober. Alright, I'll feign death. There, get some damage in from some attacks with Retribution. Wow, that's beautiful. So you know what you can do with your buffs, lady. So, I don't know, maybe I should keep secret recipe because that winds up resurrecting everything. But I can't use it with feign death. So, let me see what I'm down to. I think it's like 11-ish. 1, cold doesn't count. COLG, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, Caliban, whoops. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ugh. I don't know if that counted right. I'm kind of in a hurry to get back to work, so we'll just use up all the keys and then just do a simpler count. Just kidding, but I'll still do one. So if I can just get, oof. Oh man, this is what happens. I just wind up getting down to a narrow number of creatures, and then they can't really pull themselves up by the bootstraps here. So nice though. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't, come on. Oh, please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. And I'm glad I got that recorded. Oh man. That was great. So Zonte was one of the tougher ones. I know when Torin deals a crap ton of damage, the execution sentences are going to be pretty strong, hitting him back, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think I may even be able to cast any kind of ruby powers. But as you can see, there's a ton of counterattacking here already. I've got Venedon knocked out. Wow. Jeez, man. Wow. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Yeah, we'll see how this little turd face does. I mean, he's funny, but deep down, I just don't like fighting Torin. He's just, I mean, he lays some serious smackdown on everybody. But these trees have been a help here. So there's weak, I got savage, less health. Too bad these things didn't help out, but anyway. See, it's just vicious, but I hope the execution sentences are... Nope. Alright, I'll hold off on that one. Maybe I'll come back and swap out the Pacing Death's Trail for the last unicorn here. And Tamir Marigo is just a weird one. I mean, he's all built on inversion and whatever, flipping people's health around or creatures' health around. Yuck. Wow, that's... Oof. I don't think we're gonna do it. Maybe. Get me to the top of the timeline, please. Nasty. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't know. Maybe. Oof, wow. Sweet. Oh my gosh. There's a spark tail, so... I hate those guys. I mean, they just dish things right back to you, so it's like, oh man. Hopefully another Utopia should knock them out. Ugh. Come on now. Nice. Oh man, things are just really coming through with this team compared to the horrible build that I had before, which was actually pretty similar. And so this should be hopefully something where I can outspeed her with the Unicorn Thundercracker and some focus on speed here otherwise. So let's see. I'm just gonna put y'all to sleep first, if I can. Nope, bad idea, but I still got guys at the top of the timeline. So let me just get the old Blighted going. Get Fermented Hops to finish things up here, along with Execution Sentence. Utopia is just going to be good to rinse, lather, and repeat. Nice, yeah, everything's just about dead here, so I'll use False Beliefs. That is based on the amount of healing that happened, and I think the wording of Utopia may not really count the healing that they get as healing. There is some kind strange wording, it seems like, about gaining health, but I might be a little bit too suspicious of that. I'll just slow his speed down here and see if any creatures I've got will be doing a lot of damage with Retribution. So, and maybe the Sapphire Drake might be a good thing to have back for some additional damage, but I'm kind of liking the Sparktail. Oh man, that's right, it's a white. I'm just checking to see if any of my creatures have any kind of attack here. But I'm psyched about having these creatures do some victories for a change. Again, because you don't have relics boosting all your stats up, you're at a disadvantage. So I've got the Thundercracker just getting everybody that he can to the top of the timeline. So that allows creatures that are as slow as they want to be to get an unfair boost right up to the top of the timeline. But considering just how awful this specialization is to play, oh man, come on. So as you can see, sometimes spellcasting just falls flat along with attacking in this game. That's just kind of the one frustration that I've got. I mean, you can have a really, really awesome team, and then the amount of damage that you do with spells just high smoky. So yeah, you're just barely even doing any kind of damage at all with your spells, just timing it and again, and it just winds up being a real drag on your time. But fortunately, I still do have a Singleton in here, so with Sanguine Fortitude from Blood Mage, these guys are all pretty much surviving after starting out with obvious weak spot and getting their Retribution built up. So there's Reclusa down, and I don't know, I kind of like that secret recipe. So I know I can bore Lister to death here just having a team that keeps resurrecting, so I may have to get Abyss Orbs for Gonfurion. I've always had that happen. Just needed to get debuffs so I can hit him. So I'll just keep on resurrecting and using Sanguine Fortitude here. And the thing is, when a couple of your creatures do take that massive damage, it does help protect all the others with damage reduction immediately. Oh no, there we go. So hopefully you'll be able to start seeing things slow down here regarding offense toward my team. I should be casting an Atonement to get speed down, at least for the enemy, because it looks like they're just throwing a constant onslaught at us. So I don't mean to be talking like Daniel Larson and his family, but I'll just get one life orb up and hope that I can get Atonement here, start slowing the enemy down, and then as the attacks start to again taper off with Sanguine Fortitude absorbing a lot of the would-be damage, hopefully I can just get Lister to lay off altogether. Ugh. still, it's brutal. At least I've got some resurrections going on here. Oh, man. He is kind of a cheeky bastard here, so I'll just see if I can use Life Orb here and get another creature on board here to get Utopia. I might have to just do another atonement just because it's really rough getting caught up. Yeah, this is kind of stinky. I mean, I'm really glad that Singleton is slowing down their attacks too, because if this was an unadapted fight without that anointment, I'm sure we would just be getting slaughtered. So let me get it. Oh, dang, I was gonna vacuum. Damn, that's right, I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. Jeez, did he get rid of all my stinking charges? Please let me use vacuum. So the thing is, if you vacuum Lister, I think you're supposed to be immune to damage, but I guess that just didn't happen. I mean, because I'm usually able to get these gods' traits here, so I end up being immune to damage, but I guess this is the one exception where it doesn't happen. But please don't kill my team any more than you already are. Oh man, this is nasty. Just really got to get their speed down, and then I can start to handle whatever they throw at me here. So hopefully I got one more atonement. I don't. Let's see. Out of life orbs, ruby powers, vacuums. Heck with it, I'm just gonna defend here. Oh man, please resurrect some more of my guys. Because the little pinata unicorn that I've got is the only one that's resurrecting anybody. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, because I don't even know why I've got secret recipe on the last one, except that I didn't modify it. So let me unsocket that, and I'll see if Pacing Death's Trail will be able to get enough resurrections out of him. Okay. So yeah, that was a fine tune I've been looking at. Ooh, did I? There we go. Forgot about that key. And keep that up. Keep. K-E-Y. But, yeah, I'll hold off on Mr. Torn for a minute. Let's see. What? I was pretty sure I beat Muse. Oh, man. I must not have saved. Oh my gosh, I did beat her. Oh man, I did beat her. I know I did. Oh man. Shoot, and I don't have Piercing Dragon Claws active because that's a second trait. Oh man. No. Oh, please. Well, we got some resurrections coming and some execution sentences playing out here, so taking her down looks like bit by bit with those sentences, so nasty. Just a bitter fight, even when it's a even when it's an apparent win, it can still be nerve-wracking. I mean, even that Paragon, just with all those minions on it, is deadly. So, wow, I beat Muse on video. So, oh man, that's good. I'm going to just go ahead and save right now because she is just a total cheese bag. I mean, the kind of mud that you throw against bosses once you're a few thousand levels down is legendary. So if you are kind of wallowing around and just not really being able to make too much progress in the game, stick with it. There are some really fun stories that you can eventually tell, just being able to make it through what looks like a completely hopeless situation. So I'm going to get rid of my notifications. Slayer of Muse 9, I did have that. So, wait a minute. I beat Ariamaki too last night. That's nuts. There's a waste of a key right there. Well, I got it saved. So that's why I had one extra. So let me just do my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. He doesn't count. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Well, good. I'm closing it up. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can fight Torin with all those extra resurrections. And I'll probably just finish up with Ariamaki for a win. But very happy to be making all that progress with all the keys that I got, because I blew through 8 of them and I only got 2 creatures killed. 2 gods, rather, defeated. So this has been a good series of fights here. Oh, I'm so glad I got Muse taken out. Oh, man. Please resurrect. Oh, man, this is going to be nasty. Oh, there's some barriers. Rebirth. Good, because I've been putting Rebirth on. These execution sentences ought to be doing a lot more damage than they appear to be doing. So I don't want to run out of attacks here. I just want to have somebody up to the top of the timeline here to be able to, wow, oh man, at least get a Fermented Hops on. So please don't run out of attacks here to resurrect everything. Oh man, dude, I'm crying. I'm like, no, stop, please. I don't know where all their extra kills are coming from. But man, I'm running out of attacks here to keep coming back. Just die, Torin, please. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that brings joy to my day. Wow. Oh, look at that. A nice solid row of defeats here. I'm going to go ahead and keep this team, and I'm going to, I will be enjoying all the secondary traits and relics and avatars that I can bring onto this team after I've got it done, because this thing is really tough as nails, and I'm loving it. So, ooh, you know what? Meraxis is going to deal a lot of damage back to me, so this will be a beautiful thing to start out with. And sorry, I always talk over that sound effect, but Meraxis will be able to get some really good death sentences coming back at him, or execution sentences, rather. That is just going to be huge damage just to the rest of his team. Hopefully some to him, but do your worst, buddy boy. Look at that. I mean, team's still alive even. So. Yeah, there goes some damage coming back at me. So, I mean, this is going to be pretty fatal. I mean, maybe I should just throw some covenants around, because everything really is going to end up getting slaughtered fast. Man. Well, I don't seem to be really getting my butt handed to me that badly. Everybody on the opposite team does have blighted, so maybe Utopia might help. I don't know. I'm going to use Atonement as well, slow them down. Their defense is looking really good, so I'll just maybe vacuum some traits here. Yeah, I'm not going to keep these guys alive that long, because it's kind of fearsome. I mean, Torin was really, really nasty right out of the starting gate. I'm just worried about the Whomping that may be still coming here, so. Yeah, I got silenced on, and just one of my team can get rid of that, so. I'll just defend like they are. I'll get rid of I'll use Greater Dispel, get rid of Silence there, and hopefully get some damage coming in through Utopia soon, but it doesn't look like that's quite happening yet. At least things are losing speed. This is going to be pretty nasty coming up, so I'll just use a Greater Dispel while I can. Wow. This is nuts. I mean, I'm living like a long time compared to what I've been dealing with gods here. So there goes some Retribution off the Fermented Hops that I just cast, but that will be good with my unicorns just counterattacking a lot. I'll just keep on using Greater Dispel to keep garbage off me. Use Utopia. And yeah, hopefully keep resurrecting here. I seem to be dealing with an avatar here that is just like trying to hang back and not do too much to me. I do see that there is a priest as well that's just buffing everybody up turn by turn. So I'll keep on keeping on, but ugh, yuck. Well, just hope I can resurrect some guys here and get those execution sentences to slap them around as well. Get Life Orb here. Use Utopia, I guess, one more time. Ugh, these resurrections are just lifesavers, literally. So, wow. Come on there, Grandpa. There you go. Oh man, this has just been one of the best videos I've had with Serialim. So it's a great 50th. It's a great 50th celebration, and there goes the last guy. Wow. So let me see what I got here. Just have 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't count. 5, 6, 7. And that is it. So this has just been an awesome video. Just been doing an awesome stomp fest on all of these gods here at Gate of the Gods. I'll celebrate with a little bit of Kino. I think I do have one ticket, but let's see what else I got. Yep, I'll just do some Kino, and want to thank you so much for watching. This was really, really fun to be able to play Deprived. It has just been really a learning experience, but for the most part, it has just been a difficult dredge through some very challenging gameplay in this. And I mean, there's at times been zero fun to be had. You know, it's not always sunshine and roses wherever you go in life, but it is really it's really apparent in playing Deprived. No avatars, no relics, no stat boosts from relics, and no secondary traits. So with this all done for today, I remain yours at the Utterly Pointless channel, and wish you a wonderful day playing Serial M or whatever it is you do. Have a good one. Bye.